Hey guys, I'm just waiting for the Hearthstone update to download. I haven't played it in quite a while now, so that's going to take a while. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the Innkeeper's quiz that they've put up. Discover what Hearthstone card best represents you and your friends. Well, I don't have any friends, so we'll just go with what card I am. Answer 10 fun questions and discover which Hearthstone card best represents you best. Okay. Invite your friends to take the quiz. Well, we'll skip that part. Take a quiz. I assume it's like a little Facebook thing then. Yeah, oh god, there I am. While adventuring, you happen upon a river crossing and notice a pack of murlocs roaming the wooded banks. You... Draw your weapon. Have at them. Okay, that doesn't sound like me. It's a bit too manly for me. Try to make friends. Surely these simple creatures mean no harm. Well, they are murlocs and they would probably scare me. I'm not sure if I'd try to make friends with a murloc. You never know what they're up to. Wonder whether they're edible. Definitely not. It's almost dinner time after all. No, that's not me. Notice the one nearest to you is injured. You decide to heal him. Maybe you just found a new friend to accompany you on your adventures. Oh, that sounds... I always play healer or a mage in games, so that sounds like me right now. Wait for night to fall and sneak past them. Nobody needs to sleep with the fishes today. Huh. So, I'm torn between these two. I think I'm going to go for the Healy one. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Healy one. Next question. Your favourite medieval folk band is in town, but you didn't manage to get hold of tickets in time. The gig takes place at the big storehouse in the docks. You plot to sabotage the venue with something entirely stinky. Can't see your favourite band. Nobody else should either. Well, that's reasonable, but a little bit too crazy for me, I think. Lurk in a nearby alley. And where would I find something stinky? Like, seriously? Like, your mom's butt? What? Lurk in a nearby alley, awaiting a fan who might be persuaded to let you borrow that. Oh, I see where this is going. I'm going to steal his ticket. Beat him up and steal his ticket. Sure, it might take some time, but you got the patience. Nah. That's a bit mean. Start pulling away past the security guards. That teleport scroll might come in handy after. Okay, that sounds quite good. Using a teleport scroll. Always carry a teleport scroll on you guys. Grew up in this neighborhood. And the old bouncer is an old friend of yours. You'll have no problem getting in. Ah. Well, that seems like... it doesn't seem like a choice. It seems like you've shifted character. Like, suddenly this is not a problem. So that sounds like a nice, easy route. I might go for that. Get there early with your toolbox and explain that you're there to set the stage. Oh, I like that. That's using your intelligence. Yeah. Get there early with the toolbox and explain you're there to set the stage up. I like it. You've been... Well, I mean, what could go wrong with that? Nothing. So, well, that's definitely wrong. You have been jailed for trespassing in some old gnome's garden, which turned out to be the entrance of a top secret facility. This embarrassing incident may have grave consequences for your career in the Stormwind Army. Well, I wouldn't be in the Stormwind Army. That's for starters, but let's find out. Let's just roleplay a little bit. Take responsibility for your actions and face the consequences. That's a little bit boring. Use your exceptional escapology skills and get out of this mess. I like it. Ask the guard if they have a murloc on the menu. Bread. What is this with the eating murlocs? Gross. Bread and water just won't do for this jailbird. And how is that going to help you get out? Oh no, it's asking you what you'd go about doing. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Put your plans for world domination on hold due to these unforeseen circumstances, and set your sights on taking over the prison instead. That's pretty good. Discover a crack in the wall of your cell. A mighty push on the bars, and you'll have a chance to break out. Well, I'm going to use my exceptional escapology skills to get out of this mess. So far I've created like a healing, a smart healing, escapey character. So I have no idea which card it's going to give me. It's going to tell me to get the fuck out, probably. A group of weary travelers arrives at your remote monastery, seeking respite from the elements. When you and your brothers realize they have no money or goods to offer in exchange. Ah, well, it's a remote monastery. Offer them food and drink and a bed for the night. You'll find them some chores to do in the morning, by way of thanks. I like that. It's nice and pleasant. Make an excuse and send them on the way. No money, no bread, and honey. No money, no bread, and honey. Oh, that's kind of mean. I mean, especially if you're like a monk in a monastery, it doesn't really, money shouldn't really be a motivation. Smite the trespassers. Okay, that's it could be an evil monk. I like it, but I did heal someone earlier on, so it's unlikely for me to do that unless I want to keep reviving them and then maybe they're ill. Maybe they're ill. Weary travelers. See, they could be evil weary travelers. You never know. So that's a possibility. Decide to lead them to safety in the nearest town. You cannot leave them at the mercy of the untamed wilderness. That's okay, but it's kind of not really solving anything because they're just gonna be like on the streets. If they haven't got any money, it's gonna, if a monastery's not gonna take these guys in, I doubt any town is gonna, welcome them. Or they could use the ATM machine and get some money out. You never know. Gather your brothers to help you open a town portal. The outsiders will be much more at home in a city than in our monastery. Well, the travelers. So, I'm gonna offer them food and drink. I'm a nice guy. It's food and drink. It's not gonna cost me much, is it? Really? Unless there's like 20 of them, and then maybe we'll look at the town scroll. But anyway, you're undertaking a very important delivery mission, which might prevent a terrible war. The fate of the kingdom rests on your shoulders, but the time is short, and you don't have a mount fast enough to take to your destination. You realize now is the time to use the musty spellbook you found in your cellar to summon a dimensional portal which might just take you there. That's pretty wacky. I like that. I bet defeat. You can't prevent the outbreak of a war, but you can still profit from it by selling your kingdom's secrets. Wait for the war to set your world ablaze. You always wanted to test your exceptional survival skills on a post. Oh, I like that one. In a post-apocalyptical wasteland. I like that one. But that is, just to test my skills. That's a lot of people dying, so I don't know. Ditch the parcel. You've been turning these kingdoms against each other for months, and your master plan is in your conclusion. I like it. Sneak into the Zeppelin before it leaves, staying well hidden before you reach your destination. I'm gonna go for this one. I think, because it's just so crazy. I mean, spells and portals and dimensions, and that's got to be good. Stranded in lands far from civilization, you and your party find shelter in an abandoned mine and start up a game of cards to pass the time. Obviously Hearthstone. After a while, you hear screams coming from outside. Oh. You rush outside without hesitation. Sounds like someone needs your help. Ignore the cries and focus on which card you're going to play next. You can't allow these simpletons to beat you. Carefully assess the situation, then calmly give orders to your party. Instruct the party to check out the commotion while you stay behind and cover the rear and discreetly reshuffle the cards. Draw your weapon, charge out, and start serving justice left, right, and centre before accidentally clubbing that so-called friend who dared defeat you in the stupid card game. Wow. All these options are kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go for check out the commotion, guys. I'll stay behind and check the rear because I'm a sneaky little cheat like that. Becoming a sorcerer has always been your dream. Gathering the necessary knowledge took years, but finally you're able to set up your own laboratory. You're now ready to summon your first minion. What will it be? A water elemental, rather. It'll protect you and allies against all foes and comes in handy when you need a bath. I like it. A mirror image of yourself. Another you can only make the world a better place. Well, that is very true. A creature of the dark. Evil incarnate. The devil himself. Useful for taking over the world. With all those meals you skipped to finish the lab, and Murloc is oh, for God's sake. Oh, okay, so summon a wild boar, the perfect companion for your journeys across Azeroth. That's simple. I'm gonna go for water element. I like it. Or a mirror image. No, I'm not that narcissistic. I don't think. Maybe I am. I don't know. You're sitting in Goldshire's Lion's Pride Inn, thinking about how to reward yourself after a hard day of work. You order a Red Ridge boar steak. Nothing could beat a rare steak. Order as Shara's herb salad. It's healthy, Leave the inn in search of something that those taste. Oh, for God's sake! What? Look, I'm not eating Murlocs, okay? Alright, if question 10 involves eating Murlocs, I will eat Murlocs, okay? There you go. Ask the innkeeper for the incredible homemade ice cream and fruit salad with chopped syrup that everyone's talking about. Oh, I'm not even going to read the last question because that is it right there. After losing away in a maze-like tangle of trees and duskwood, you and your friends notice silhouettes in the undergrowth. One of them seems to be moving in your direction. You use your tracking ability to find out what you're dealing with and set up an appropriate trap to deal with your foe. Calm everyone by boasting about your knowledge of the local fauna. The shadow moving towards you is surely some harmless critter. Neglect to mention the giant spiders are also quite common here. Organize your group into defensive formation and prepare to make a stand. Take a breath and let the loudest, fiercest roar you can. This should scatter any lurking enemies. Surely it's not a Murloc one now. Recognize the aroma of fresh Murloc. No, god damn it! And tell your party to stay quiet and let the creatures come close. Tonight you're dying like kings. Well, I did say question 10, so no, I'm not picking that. I'm gonna go with make a stand. Right. You and your party find its way to the entrance of an eerie, long abandoned treasure vault. You and your companions are reluctant to enter, as the place is pitch dark inside. Right, okay. This question surely cannot have any Murlocs in it to eat. I hope. Tell everyone, I really don't want to eat Murlocs. Tell everyone not to worry and devise a powerful portable torch that will light your way to banish your thoughts of monsters hiding in the shadows. Okay. Ignore your party's fears and go in alone. You're the master of the shadows, after all. Think this place would be perfect for settling down and becoming the master of your own dungeon. Now you just need a horde of minions and pile of treasure. Okay. Give a speech about loyalty, unity, valor, and how a party of adventurers who can depend on each other's can achieve anything. Okay, boring. Sending your pet panther to scout the vault and make sure it's safe before you proceed. Okay. Phew. We shall not be eating Murlocs today, guys. That's good. We've avoided that. I'm not really sure. Probably I'm going to do that one, boost the morale, and then send everyone else in. Results. Dun 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 dun. Skip that. Take the quiz as one of your friends and discover their Hearthstone profile. What? Oh! Priestess of a Loon! Helpful, caring, kind, and generous. Nothing bad can be said about you. Aww. Hearthstone. If you had magical powers, you'd use them for the betterment of everyone you meet. You're willing to jump into action at the drop of a hat to aid your allies, sometimes with unexpected results. You're always ready to help and put others first, and that's very good for them. Aha. Priestess of a Loon, you're always ready to help. 6 for 5/4. That's not very good. Why am I a shitty card? I mean, the ability's not even useful. I mean, look at that. You're always ready to help out those around you. I mean, well, there you have it, guys. Priestess of a Loon and no Murlocs eaten. Thanks for watching. See you later.